Alright, I guess we just gotta hit record and go. The Phish are back in our lives, so that means so am I. Well, maybe I'm not back in your life. You might be like, fuck that guy, I don't watch his videos. So maybe I'm not back in your life. If you're watching this, if you just heard that sentence, apparently I am back in your life. So good news all around. Moma dance opener tonight. You know, they're not, no wait, no time, no fucking around, man. Just coming out with a heavy hitter right off the bat. You know, I was thinking today, yeah, maybe this fall tour I'll take it easier on chompers. Maybe it'll be a chomper-free tour. That's not 4 minutes in. I was like, I have to. You know, you're dealing with an audience stream. You're going to deal with some chompers. I feel like we may have been like some kind of Phish power couple tonight. Some kind of chomper power couple rocking. You know, they were fired up through tube, theme from the bottom, free. You know, the lady of the lady part of the power couple, she was all fired up for free. So was the guy too, though. I mean, at some point she took a glow stick to the face and was okay with it. She's like, oh, that's all right. I love glow sticks. Even after the Dix incident, you just can't slow them down. I mean, chompers and glow sticks, they just go hand in hand. The tube did have a little bit of a jam, you know. It's only going to be like a 4 or 5 minute jam in tube every time. But we'll take it. Theme from the bottom, free after that. Then we get an army of one from Page. I think I heard some people, some rumblings about a bathroom trip, getting a drink during Army of One. Halley's comment right after that. Then Everything's Right. I was feeling good calling Everything's Right opener today. I was feeling good about that call for some reason. Then it ends up in the infamous 7-hole for us. City's following that up, and then a big powerful Walls of the Cave to end it. This is the last we heard of the chomper of the night. I switched to a different stream. I couldn't take it anymore. She asked her boyfriend, I'm assuming it's her boyfriend, could have been a husband, could have been her fucking brother for all I know, but in my mind they were a chomper power couple. She asked if Walls of the Cave was from Gamehenge, and then followed that up with, do I ask you that every time? He gave her no response. Felt like I was letting him off the chomper hook there a little bit. No response from that guy. Probably just gave her the eyeball, like, yeah, honey, you ask me that every fucking time, and no, it's not. This was about 20 years after Gamehenge. But anyhow, good rockin' Walls to end the set. And then the second set, you know, they were trying to get some jamming going on. I mean, they're a jam band. They're the Phish. Of course they got some jamming going on. But all these jams tonight, you know, first night of tour, not a whole lot to be expected. But they felt like, you know, if I can make a football analogy here, it seemed like these were drives that ended in a field goal. Like, they picked up a few first downs, a couple nice runs, completed a pass, you know, maybe a penalty or two snuck in there, but then they got to settle for a field goal. At some point, it's 3rd and 7. They throw one in the dirt. That was kind of the deal with Ghost and No Man and No Man's Land. Piper, 20 years later, had a little bit of a jam. Big 20 years later guy. You may or may not know. I don't know if you've been watching these videos or not. This is your first time. Welcome. Show of life after 20 years later with a jam. 20 years later with a jam, that is. Not show of life. 2001 and then a 0. One night in, already getting zeroed for the second set closer. Then a Hood encore, maybe the highlight of the night. The tube was really nice. Piper, 20 years later in Piper, I'm a sucker for those two. You know, they could splash some urine in my ear during the notes in Piper, and I'll take it. Lizardsband.com somehow got plugged, though, in between the Zero and Hood. I feel like those bros have reached out to me a couple times. I think they're a Canadian cover band or something. They love Phish. That's cool. But look, I can always support two bands. I can't take another Phish. I'm already all Phish all the time when I'm listening to music. I can't take another Phish. So, you know, no offense to those guys. They're Canadian. This guy seemed really polite. You know, he admitted that it was a shameless plug, but he had to sneak it in there. But nope, Phish, Atlas Road Crew, it's the only two bands I can get behind. Frank Zappa, if he was still walking the earth, that would make 3. I can't even support Dweezil. Just ain't got it in me, man. Got Browns, Buckeyes, Game of Thrones, South Park, Phish. I got time for lizardsband.com. I'm not going there. All right, guys. So, boom, we got night 1 in the books. Not bad for a tour opener. You know, I don't know. I'm sure what everybody else thought. I'm sure they probably dug that tube. Everybody dug that tube, right? All right, guys. Boom. For the first time this fall, we're out of here.